What a Good Eater is a baby and toddler cookbook filled with family-friendly recipes designed to promote well-rounded eaters right from the get-go. Author and mom Amy Godiwalla is here with the goodness to share with all of us. I hear from a lot of my friends who have young kids are saying, oh, they just won't eat anything, but you're going to help us fix that problem today because you're really teaching babies and toddlers to think differently about cuisines and different vegetables. How are we going to get them excited about this food?
Yes, so believe it or not, you actually can teach kids how to enjoy healthy food, but it is a process and it takes practice. So just like we teach our kids how to ride a bike and how to read a book and how to use the potty, we can actually teach them how to develop a taste and kind of palate train for certain types of foods. I don't know that anybody necessarily loves broccoli or kale or Brussels sprouts the very first time that they try it, but research shows that if you try it at least a dozen times, and if the kid sees it and it's familiar and it's just a regular part of their dinner and they taste it at least a dozen times, they start to develop a taste for it and they start to enjoy it.
Right, and I'm sure the presentation goes into that as well. Also seeing mom and dad eating that kind of food as well, staying healthy. Yes, being a good role model on the plate. Now, which recipes are you showing us from your book today? Because we're going to show a graphic as well that kind of goes over what we're going to be whipping up.
So we are going to be making dance party chicken nuggets today, and this is the mom's favorite, these are husband's favorite, and these are kids' favorite. So just a classic kids recipe. And you might wonder, well, why wouldn't I just walk into the store and purchase frozen chicken nuggets, right? I don't have to do anything. You know, it's so easy. But I think the problem with those is that if you take a look at even the healthiest brand of chicken nuggets that are frozen, you'll find that about half of the ingredients are not even food. So they're preservatives, they're additives, they're chemicals that are added to the food. And this really can have harmful side effects on our children. It's not something we would probably want to feed to them frequently. And so I'm going to show you how easy it is just to make your own.
Awesome. Well, let's get right into it.
So I've created a breading station here, and we have our chicken, and we'll just drop it into, I have a mixture of eggs and milk.
And little kid-sized bites.
And little, 1 inch by 1 inch or something along those lines. That's it. And then I've got, in this little freezer bag, I just have Italian breadcrumbs with just a few spices like oregano and some Parmesan cheese. And we'll just drop the nuggets. You can just let the excess liquid just drain right off. And then we'll just drop them right in the bag.
And we're keeping it nice and simple on that ingredient list. You've got one pre-made for me here as well that's already breaded and wrapped up.
And now this is like this is the best part because this is where you can invite your kids into the kitchen and you can really have some fun. Blare some music, give them the baggie, and you're just gonna shake.
To be totally honest, when I was a little kid, my mom, and this wasn't the healthiest choice, but she would make shake and bake. And we would do this in the kitchen, and we would dance around, and we would shake it. So I'm glad this is like a healthier version of that, right?
We used to eat shake and bake too. My mom made that growing up.
Oh, I love it. That's fun. And the kids would really get into it.
Yeah, they would. They love it. I recommend Taylor Swift Shake It Off for this recipe.
Well, I'm a Taylor Swift fan too, so I definitely agree with that. Now, while we continue through here, and you're continuing to put this out on the plate, we're going to get it in the oven. You have actually had a lot of awards recently. In fact, you won the Best Baby Food Cookbook of all time and Best Baby Food e-books of all time. So what makes you so different than the competition? Because those are some big awards.
I think two things make us pretty different. And I think first it's that we try to make the recipes as family friendly as possible so that you're not cooking separate meals for your kids and making separate meals for your adults. It's streamlined for busy parents. And so most of the things we make can be put on the side of, you can use it as a main entree or have it as a side dish. The other thing that makes us unique is that we use healthy herbs and spices in almost every one of our recipes. So the food is not bland, it is packed with flavor. It's delicious, but it also helps open up a child's palate.
Yes, and that's the important part here. We're going to go ahead and put them here. So these are oven.
These will go into the oven 425 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, and we've got some finished ones that are already in the oven here.
So this is what they look like when they're finished.
They look so tasty, and I can see any kid just loving these. So tell people where they can find your book and learn more about you and these awesome recipes.
So you can find our book on Amazon, and it's available Amazon Prime in case you need it for a baby shower gift or in time for a new parent who's just given birth or something. And whatagoodeater.com has a number of free recipes and all kinds of parent advice.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in and for these awesome recipes. What a Good Eater by Amy Godiwalla is available now on Amazon. And you can download Amy's podcast on iTunes or Google Play, and her website, which is super easy to remember, whatagoodeater.com.